What's up, fam? How's it all flowing? So, how's that full moon? Powerful feels, right? I mean, what I was like observing and witnessing in the collective was just like so much powerful processing and releasing, and like what I was going through a couple weeks ago, I was seeing like played out in my reality through others. So just like more able to like hold space and like send that love and light and not judge for like maybe some of like the little bit of like shady or like lower vibrations people were kind of emanating. It's just like, no, it's all welcome. It's all welcome. And hold that light, you know? So anyway, after that last video, I was like channeling, talking about just like the synchronicities, the 144, and feeling like tapping into that future timeline where it's all done. It's all good. And everything is like healed or manifest. And so then I just cruised my little unicorn car down the highway right into LA, into amazing concert with Sam Garrett and Soul Family, and had literally like one of the best weekends of my life. Just the best company, the best vibes, like true soul family. And it's like, it's not even a surprise. Right when I looked up, it was 144 on the video. So, I mean, it's happening, no doubt. The quantum field, the quantum creation. Okay, I wanted to pull some cards quickly because I know it's Valentine's Day, and I actually have a massage coming up in like 30 minutes because I'm like, oh, it's time. It's time. It's time to take care of this body. Nurture it. So massage and sauna, if you're feeling that, give yourself some self-love this week. I'm really feeling like just like the body nurturing, like nurturing the body with touch and physical grounding, maybe like earthing, getting your feet in the ground. The big picture. Sometimes on the awakening, what I'm hearing right now is like getting out of your head. Sometimes we can get so caught up in our stories. This past life was affected me, and this, and this person did this to me, and we can get so small in our story and forget that there's a way bigger picture happening. So if you're feeling really in process and like stuck at all, I'm hearing a message to focus on service. And even though it might be hard to be of service when you're in a darker place, if you just focus on giving, you won't be taking on so much of what's around you. And remember that we really are all one, and it's okay to ask for support if you need it. Don't feel like you're alone. Remember that there are angels and guides specifically assigned to you. You're not alone. All one. From alone to all one is what I'm thinking. So, oh, and also the rainbow light codes, they're like coming in like hot, man. Like all the pictures I took going down Big Sur, I can't see like the pictures that I'm taking. I just like kind of let spirit be my photographer, and there were so many rainbows and light codes, and it's just amazing. So pay attention to the synchronicities because they really are all around you. And what we focus on, we get more of. So keep focusing on, even if it's just a little thing that you can appreciate, just keep your focus there because our intent is really powerful right now. And what I'm also feeling is our sexual energy as a collective consciousness of humanity is starting to awaken. There's going to be more of us asking questions about sexual energy and sexuality as we start to lift off the veil that has been suppressed over our lower chakras. And as we start to take our power back from things that we were giving our power away, like porn and other people, and really as we start to like really take on our sovereignty and claim our sexuality, our body, our consciousness, and start to use that sexual energy, maybe not to create a child, maybe we will create children, but mostly for using that sexual energy to birth the new earth, to create the new earth, to create the new community, the aligned life that I know we deeply are desiring in our heart of hearts. So another card kind of popped out and I just wanted to see what new experiences and possibilities. There's a quote by Rumi and it's like, beyond all wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field and I'll meet you there. And I was at Esalen last year and there was this man, Daniel Siegel, and he was talking all about the plane of possibilities, and he had this badass meditation about taking you into the plane of possibilities and how we kind of can get stuck in these little like blockages. But when we rise up and become stable in that plane of possibility, Joe Dispenza also talks about it too. Like that's the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is this quantum field where all possibilities exist. And we really, as a collective humanity, I'm getting full-blown chills, have the potential to exist there in the plane of possibility and create this new earth, this new reality that is beyond what we can even imagine. But let's freaking imagine and do our best to imagine the highest good of all. Everything is working out best case scenario. My universe is always bending in my favor. And just keep affirming whatever works for you. Years ago, I was listening to Abraham Hicks, and I don't know why it's coming up right now, but I was listening to Abraham Hicks, and she said like she would write down on a note card like, everything is always working out for me. Everything always works out for me. Everything always works out for me. And now it's like a huge thing between the conscious community. It's like, we're on it, guys. The momentum is happening and we're going to see, I don't know, maybe you're already feeling some big shifts in your life. Like all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to move. I really like my house, but I feel like I'm going to a new place. Or, you know, you thought you're going to school to be this, but all of a sudden you're like, I don't know if that's me anymore. Quantum leaps, quantum shifts, non-attachment, and no expectations. Just a full-blown trust in full-blown faith in the unknown. And in the intuition, because damn, our intuition is kicking on. Okay, one more card from the super attractor, because totally feeling this like law of attraction. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. I mean, you can't make this shit up, guys. May you have the best Valentine's Day. yet. Whether you're in a relationship, doesn't matter. You always are in relationship with yourself. So let's dive deep into love this week, this weekend, and just enjoy the unfolding process of life and our co-creation with the divine creator, the divine essence, the divine flow, whatever word you want to use, the divine source. And I'm like getting a really strong impulse because Valentines. Let's pull a lover oracle card. Life is good. Even in the dark nights, remember that the seed, the little tiny seed, is planted in dark, dark soil. But when it is watered with wisdom and nurtured with that light, eventually that seed cracks and pierces through that dark soil into the light, and it grows and it grows and it grows and it grows and it grows, and eventually, sometimes it will bloom. So be patient. Be patient with the journey. No matter where you're at, it's all welcome. Just love it. Okay. What do you want us to know, Spirit, for this Valentine's Day love week? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Let's create some beautiful memories, even if they're with ourselves. But don't be afraid to go on a date or, go do something different, or just like be in a super intimate moment with your lover or your husband that you've been with for 30 years or whatever, The memories. I always get this image that when we die, we get to go sit in this like really cool theater or something, and we have this control, and it's earth flicks of our life, and we get to go tap into any like show memory, and we just basically get to watch our show. Some people call it a life review, but that's my idea of a life review. It's like a Netflix of Nikki. So think about that. We're all gonna die. All these forms will eventually be gone, and that's okay, because what really matters is the soul connections and the soul expansion that is created through interactions with each other and reflections with each other. So open that heart, align those chakras, and just be present with your life, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. Just be present with it and just love it. Love it and bless it. And there's another, in my Kundalini class, Jaidev reminded me, it was a Kriya on courageousness. And then, of course, I pull a card that says spiritual warrior, courage. And he said, and it was a Kriya on anger, and we're getting out our anger. It was like we consciously had to conjure something we're angry about. And he said, energy cannot be destroyed nor created. So remember that. Alchemy. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. Mwah!